Hi everyone, I am Ofalangav and welcome you all in Grammar in Detail. Today we will discuss the ditransitive verb promise from active voice into passive voice. Before starting promise from active voice into passive voice, if you are new and not subscribe the channel, so please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get some more videos about grammar. And today we will discuss ditransitive verb promise from active voice into passive voice. Let's move towards the definition of ditransitive verb first. Di or d means to, and transitive which can be changed into passive voice, and verb which shows an action. So those verbs which need two objects and can be changed in passive voice in how many ways? In 4 ways. So 4 ways you can change them into passive voice are called the di or detransitive verbs. Ditransitive and detransitive verbs need two objects. The first one the direct object and the second one indirect object. What is direct object? All non-livings are called direct object. Whatever the non-livings you have, those are called the direct object, and all livings are called the indirect object. So livings are called the indirect object and non-livings are called the direct object. They need two of them, one direct and one indirect. Why do they need two objects? Because their meaning won't be clear in one object. Suppose if I say he promised me. Now what did he promise me? Clear, no, meaning is not clear. And if I say he promised a gift, now whom did he promise that to give him a gift? Clear, or to give a gift. But if I say he promised me a gift, so over there the sense is now clear that he promised me what? A gift. He promised a gift whom? To me. So first we always bring indirect object and then direct object, but if you want to shuffle the places, keep in your mind you want to bring the direct object at the beginning, so your indirect object will be followed by a preposition, like he promised a gift to me. So this is the way to change them in active voice in how many ways? 2 ways. Got it? Now we are going to change it from active voice into passive voice. That is our main target. And today we have got present continuous tense with ditransitive verb promise. In present continuous tense we have already learned the usage of this tense, that this tense is used for those actions which are going on at the time of speaking, and when you are speaking and those actions are going on, for that we will be using present continuous tense. So we will be having the simple sentences of ditransitive verb promise from active voice into passive voice. First we will discuss simple sentences. What are simple sentences? Which make simple statement. Like I say he is promising me a gift, he is promising a gift to me. Now these are the continuous tenses of present continuous, sentences of present continuous. And while changing them into passive voice, keep in your mind your subject he, when you bring in the place of object, there it will not be called agent, but here it will be called it will not be called object, but it will be called agent. Most of the students they write it object, but keep in your mind here this by him will be your agent. And what is the definition of agent? It tells us who does an action in a sentence. So in passive voice, doer of an action in this sentence is called your agent, and your agent is him in this sentence. In the same way we have got when whether your indirect object or direct object, living or non-living, when you bring at the beginning me becomes I in place of subject, and a gift as it is same, it will remain same. So here whether I or gift will not be called doer of an action subject, but it will be called the title or the topic subject. And what is the title or topic subject? A person, place or a thing in a sentence which we are talking about. So over here we are talking about I in first and second sentence, a gift in third and fourth sentence. They are not the doer of an action. Now first way to change them, I am being promised by him a gift, I am being promised a gift by him, a gift is being promised by him to me, and a gift is being promised to me by him. Next we have got to is missing, you need to put it over to me by him. Next we have got the negative sentences. What are negative sentences? Those sentences in which we deny the statement, reject the statement, and refuse the statement are called negative sentences. He is not promising me a gift. He is not promising a gift to me. I am not being promised by him a gift. I am not being promised a gift by him. A gift is not being promised by him to me, and a gift is not being promised to me by him. Next, we have got interrogative sentences. Those sentences in which we ask question and put queries are called interrogative sentences. Is he promising me a gift? Is he promising a gift to me? Am I being promised by him a gift? Am I being promised a gift by him? Is a gift being promised by him to me? Is a gift being promised to me by him? Next, we have got the formal sentences of ditransitive verb promise from active voice into passive voice. What are formal sentences? Those sentences in which we ask question, deny the statement, and we ask them in a formal way. Is he not promising me a gift? Is he not promising a gift to me? Am I not being promised by him a gift? Am I not being promised a gift by him? Is a gift not being promised by him to me? Is a gift not being promised to me by him? Next, we have got the informal sentences. Those sentences in which we ask question, deny the statement, and we ask them in a informal way. Keep in your mind, let me clear one thing to you people. Is not, are not, and am not. Most of these students commit a lot of mistakes. One is not, one is am not, and one is are not. So they are contracted, and short form lot of students commit mistakes. Is not is, keep in your mind, isn't. Are not and am not, they both are written same, but there is a little bit difference in the pronunciation. Am not is ain't, are not aren't, aren't ain't. Clear? Am not ain't, are not aren't, is not isn't. But I've seen even they write it in this way, and even then they read it amn't, and sometimes they read it ain't. But keep in your mind, that is the wrong way to write it. This is the appropriate and the best one to write the short form of am not. So am not with I is ain't, and with you, we, they, it is aren't. Clear? You, we, and they, it is aren't. So this should be in your mind. And informal sentences, those sentences in which we ask question, deny the statement, and we ask them in an informal way. Isn't he promising me a gift? Isn't he promising a gift to me? Ain't I being promised by him a gift? Ain't I being promised a gift by him? And isn't a gift being promised by him to me? And isn't a gift being promised to me by him? So these are the sentences of ditransitive verb promise from active voice into passive voice in the present continuous tense. Hope you got today's lecture. Wish you best of luck. See you next time with next lecture. Goodbye.